think the thumbnail wasn't updated. My tags are still there, right? Okay, now I gotta go add all my tags and crap. Hopefully this time Twitch will actually cooperate with me and not like bug out. I'll finish this. Change the thumbnail as well. Alright. Not really quite so far. Yo, it's close to Twitch streaming again because it's just not wanting to work with me, unfortunately. Maybe some quick promo real quick. Yo, Sir Downey, welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you have a good, hopefully you have a good time here. Should be getting started in a few minutes. It's gonna be a very short stream. Sure, I just short stream where I finished. Yeah, it's basically just have like basically just world 5 left and then we're done. It didn't take that long. Because I've been doing it like pretty fast. I've been doing this pretty fast. We posted here. Sure, only gonna be like an hour. Probably be even. Depending on how, depending on how it might be, could be even less than that. Okay. Sure, around places and stuff. Alright, we should be good to like start now, so disable this. It's always embarrassing whenever like you don't disable that. I'm still working on de-rusting vanilla so I can try it right now. No worries, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think I ever fit this shit. I understand. I know like I know quite a few friends like that, even some friends who's like never touched a Splatoon campaign on like they like only stick in the multiplayer, which hey, fair enough if that's what you're here for. I just happen to like both. Anyway, so hey everyone, Technics here. Welcome back to another stream. It's gonna be a bit of a short one. Probably like I said, like an hour long, maybe less so. Last time we completed all of the previous world. So now we just have to take on the boss and well, for like a 2 life is gonna wait. That makes sense. That was all of this. Hi, Downloaders. I know that I'm pretty familiar with your content mod stuff. What's randomized? This randomizes this shuffles around the levels, the ink colors, dialogue, music. Yeah, ink colors, music. Yeah, weapons and enemies, which is like the thing I'm testing right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe I probably had a couple more features like a skybox randomizer based on like another randomizer I saw. Maybe for the newer games video. YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So, if I could show it. This level is in overall, it went pretty well last time, but there were like 3 soft. I'll kind of recap from last time. There were 3 soft locks. There was one at the end of this stage where, for whatever reason, the second key in the final checkpoint area I couldn't find it. So yeah, you're kind of stuck at the end. Another level you're stuck at is where's level 11? That's 15, I believe. Also here we're start thinking about how you implement the archipelago version. I have some ideas for like the game design stuff. Like there's some people who posted that like in the thread. Like actually like programming it, I got some like rough ideas, but like I don't know, we'll see. So like I'm like pretty much on my own, like kind of trying to like reverse engineer the game, figure out how it works. Especially trying to figure out like the game specific method so I can like I just a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to do, like try to figure out how to like access memories at the save file. Like connecting to a server. Like there's like some other there's some like other things. Like, the only other Wii U game I have to reference is like Xenoblade X, which is currently in alpha. And I've asked them about like how like they've done things. So I guess maybe we could try to reference that. And of course I understand, you know, Xenoblade X would definitely be yeah, as well as that you work is. I appreciate the compliment, thank you. The overall like doing it hasn't been that bad. I wrote the randomizer itself in Python with a few libraries that helped me in, with to handle with these games file formats. Yeah, I know that Xenoblade X is definitely a much easier game to work with because that game is has a symbol in that. That game is like unstripped compared to Splatoon the Wii U. Where that game is like, this game is like completely unstripped of symbols. So like, I've been kind of trying to like, you know, diff it against like other Wii U games with symbols, so I can try to find like kind of engine like specific symbols, and like for some of the like libraries that's shared across their other games. I got some stuff mapped out for like I found like, you know, the RNG functions which I used to make this mod. Come on. Yeah, mapped out the RNG functions to allow me to make the weapon randomizer. Even mapped out some stuff like related to like loading files from the loading files, so that's definitely gonna be useful. Yeah, some stuff I like to figure out is like, or it's like, it's for, I try to figure more like UI stuff so I can like dynamically change things. So yeah, anyways, like this level is also another level, okay, this level is also like you get stuck towards the end. It's also this level and another. All the characters, I think it's like a third level that might have the same issue, but we'll see. Where at the end there's an Octolink section and like they just like jump, and as it turns out, like where they spawn is like really high up on another platform that you just can't reach. And like you can kill them with a charger, but even then you can't get the keys, so you're stuck. So like, I have an idea for that where I'm just gonna like, Okay, I'm finally back now. Oh, sorry about that. Cool. We use garbage to make you think the cool you things. Back now, how to combo with someone else. I don't know if you're still here. I remember what I was talking about. Considering there's like some software, I have to like try and figure that out, which I already have that figured out. Some really move the Octoling's positions, so like you can still like you won't get stuck with them. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, that's time. Let's go to the boss. Does it randomize enemies? Yes. In fact, that's like the main thing reason I wanted to do this stream, so I could like test that. And though it's been working fine, aside from a few edge cases, which I do plan on fixing. Hey, we got an Octo slime. Here's going to in Splatoon 2, the Octo slime is actually a late game boss. Kind of don't know. Octo slime is like the third boss you fight in Splatoon 2 Super mode. Octo expansion, I think, is the second fight. That's interesting. And the hero weapons are still cool. Yep, I also have that as well. Basically, for more details on like what is and what isn't randomized, I linked the overview video for this in the description, so you can check that out. They're using it. I see it. It's actually cool that you agree with. Hey, thanks. I appreciate the compliment. I do plan like adding like some more features. Hold on, I would take it add, but maybe like some QL stuff. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. It's possibly really hard to bring the weapons from multiplayer. Oh, about that. So like you can actually load in like the weapon models from multiplayer, but trying to fire a shot immediately crashes the game because their weapon data just isn't loading. Like it's the bullet data that's not loaded, so yeah, that doesn't work. It'd be cool to like see if you can actually bring them in, but again, firing crashes the game, so they're basically useless. I'd like to get it working, but I have no idea where to start with that. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, if I could, I don't know when or if I'll like look into that. I know like some people who know more about these games in general than I do, so maybe I could ask some questions. I don't know. I wonder if the game would have that much memory for that, but that's more technical, me speaking. Roll for completed. Modify Wii U. It's very modifying your Wii U is very easy. And in like that same video I mentioned in the description, I do also like link to what's like one of like the links it does. Yeah, the RAM, like, I don't like, would the game have, like, much memory for, like, all, like, the bullet data? I don't know. Yeah, modifying your Wii U is very easy. Like, I recommend going to wiiu.hacks.guide to get everything set up. I mean, I'm talking about, like, the bullet data. Like, will it actually, like, if I can find a way to load that somehow, I don't know. Like I did have to use a separate patch just to get the hero roller to work properly. But yeah, well, but that's something that will require further investigation for like if that will work or not. Thanks for checking it out. No worries. I got a thing to do in like half an hour. Let's try and speed through this. Yeah, I saw a killer right there, but we will be just fine. This one right there. Some game made like cracked him up for this, but so many levels are impossible. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, this is a level I was like, kind of hint. One of the levels I was hinting towards about probably being a very soft lockable level. If I guess also like there's another Octo section at the end. I guess also another thing about the enemy randomizer. I'm kind of like recapping stuff from last stream, but I just don't mention here for like any of the new viewers here. There are enemies. Like, they are included in the pool, but they don't appear in areas where you have to like, defeat all the enemies to progress, because you know you can't defeat them. Same thing also goes for flutters. Yeah, they're easy to randomize, but I exclude them from like those sections I mentioned earlier. So like you're unstuck. Very interesting selection of enemies. It's really clever how you can like kind of do this, like get all the powers. It's really cool. Okay. The game's a little loud. Okay, thanks for telling me about that. I'll definitely lower the game audio just a bit. That should be good. Love your voice. Yeah, I just lowered the game audio a bit. Hopefully that's fine now. At least I didn't change my motion sense, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. That'd be very interesting to see, because, you know, they're just like octocopters, and there's like one octo bomber towards the end. So they're all just gonna like fall in the water again. Yeah, it's really okay, good. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, it's fine, they just fall in the water. I know it kind of like, you know, takes out the challenge, but yeah, motion is default. I didn't think to change it. Usually I play on a sense that's a bit higher, but we're fine. Alright, this is the section I was talking about. What if we get screwed over or not? If the game dies to the boss load to a regular stage, I haven't tested that, so I can't confirm or deny that. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. You cannot survive. Or if you could probably get the charger up there. Motion is slow on stick, faster controller. Say, this is also another case I know I'm gonna have to try and account for. As to the game works fine with different for bosses. The Rainbow expansion mod. I haven't played. I've heard of it, but I haven't played. So maybe I play. I do have a hack switch. Okay, let's see if I can do it with the charger. If not, then I'm gonna have to do the thing of like, I have to disable the mods, play the level that's here normally, then come back. Hopefully it's the last time I can do that. Maybe like save that for the end, I guess. I mean, kind of. I mean, I can like do it towards the end. actually have to do an ends level. That'll be hilarious, but I also haven't figured out how Octolings work yet. Either I had a case where like it crashed the game or like they didn't spawn in, so it's something you have to look into. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. Like, Octolings, like... You probably sound like the Octolings, like, kind of sharing the same, like... Probably, like, Octolings inheriting from the same, like... player class, like, for a technical explanation, like... So, yeah, you can do that. Unfortunately, that's a trick using, the speedrun to quickly finish, the first Octoling level in, World 2. Of course, my topic is speedruns, and like you can like still do like any enemy like that require any skips that requires an enemy's like the Messiah skip in the intro level. You probably might have to like hopefully you can like like good stuff. I get it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a fun speed. I haven't done the trick yet. Was that hard for me? Casual Cappy song is, hey Cappy, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. Oh, shoot. That's what I get for trying to be cool. Are they talking about it again? Time is sub 1 hour first, so it's kind of because I don't know the World 4 or World 2 skip. Yeah, I know like both of those skips, but I've never done them. Like the Ankro glitch, I've done, but I can't do it. Yeah, I can't believe that was discovered like a year, like over a year ago. It's kind of wild to think about. I remember like when that was discovered, that was a wild time to be around. See, yeah, that's exactly my reaction to the situation. Gotta go, so boys. Enjoy your stream. Good luck, and yeah, hope you have a good time. See you. Oh, I can definitely get that. I saw the reticle. Shoot. Thankfully, like, there's no P-Dead spawn, so you just gotta kill the enemies and you're good. No! Come on. This is definitely possible. Huh? Octocopter. If I could like throw a bomb, then I could kill it. I can distract them, but like, they're not coming. Great, completely ruined my show. And I'm stuck. So yeah, I'll have to like, do the thing. Yeah, this level's definitely I'm gonna have to account for. Trying to find the freaking kettle for it. It's somewhere. We have to ask what exactly is randomized. Levels, dialogue, ink colors, weapons, specifically between all the hero weapons and enemies. That answers your question. That definitely answers your question. I'm trying not to waste time here, you. Do something like that. Here we go. It was not going, but Tom doesn't implement it yet. Still some guy looking. Whoa! Two Octo snipers. Well, if nice we had an exhibit here, but we don't. Very interesting lineup of enemies. Oh, that squeak, it just combusted. I think they could do that. I've literally never seen Sweeties do that. You got this flutter here, that's hilarious. I guess someone in one of the bluefins in bluefin. Well, there's that fish, but how many of these have to climb? Whoa! Good selection of enemies, Randomizer. There we go. Just go find the other level. Hey, another one right here. Shifting platforms. Like shifting sand lane from Mario 64. That stage is okay, I guess. Like the pyramid is cool in that stage. I like the boss. I guess I like IROC as a boss, but shifting sand lane's alright. It's usually Mario desert stages that kind of be like, eh. Oh, go for sure. Here's 43. That's a good one. So remember telegraphs, but we're in the big 25s. This isn't like the 1800s. Didn't hit the cycle, unfortunately. Yep. There is a launch pad right here. Guess I might as well get this armor while I'm at it. I also forgot to mention, that was another like new feature I did. Like, I literally implemented like last night. Is you do have the option to mix ink color combinations from single player and multiplayer. So that's neat. Also, like thinking of adding an option, you can like, if you want to, you could swap Team Alpha and Bravo. It should be very easy because like that's actually a thing that is actually an unused setting in the game. That should be like very easy to implement. Hopefully, it does actually work in like single player. So that way you won't have to like do it, like swap the colors manually because effort. The way like the paint like kind of goes to the left and right, it looks very interesting. I'm trying to camp on this wall. There we go. Where's this thing? Come on. I mean, level order doesn't really matter because it's all randomized, so why not have fun? Fire Junkyard. Let's hope this level doesn't break like the previous one. It's really funny, like seeing like fighters being just completely absent. Sure is a wall, alright. Yeah, flutters like don't really. Oh, hey, we actually have a flutter here. That's very good RNG, I guess. Didn't happen before. Why are you rolling? From just like rolling sucks. Actually, rolling the roller kind of sucks. You want to flick it, not roll it. I really like this little shortcut here, it's really cool. I'm not sure if it's kind of meant to go here-ish. You have the squeegee here on the wall. Hey, the keys are here. And so we only get stuck. Hey, whoever the first enemy we defeat has the key. That's nice to see. Yeah, we're done. You like these things like you see in like trains. Nice. Hey, it's a level right there. Shoot. Splatoon Revolution. Also another level like I got this is a World 5 level normally and we're years old. Like one of the levels in testing were like one of the octobars actually got stuck in the cubes here. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. I did actually add something where for enemies like effect like attached to an event. Things rotate, it's funny. I did make sure I raised them up from the ground. Oh dear. Nice. Ambush. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. Oh, okay, right there. This is worrying. Oh, I didn't see you. Let's come this way. Nice. This gear is talking over Octobar got stuck in the ground. That shouldn't happen anymore, but it's nice that we didn't run into that scenario here. Up here. Ooh. Thanks, Aaron. I'm unwired. Oh, sorry, Lefroy. That's fine. No worries. Okay, so this weird like he was like that. Well, I mean, there's like a raising platform there, but something happened, I guess. Dang, 3 Octo snipers. Strippy. Why are my shots missing? That was weird. Get this. Where do you go? Wait, what? Oh, dude, am I stuck again? You're kidding me. Shoot, there's another south like here of all stages? Are you kidding me? This is worrying. Are we genuinely stuck here? Yeah, I think we're stuck here. You gotta be kidding me, man. Guess I can add that to account. I didn't think we'd be soft like hero of all stages. Just find like the other stages. Hopefully beatable. Then we go disable the mods. Turn it back on. And yeah. Probably an enemy getting stuck inside something. I should go like check the vanilla level for reference. Yeah, that sucks. Now I didn't like release it. Yeah, I pushed some of the code to GitHub, but like I said, it's work in progress because of cases like this. This kettle is. Let me look it up. Okay, no, I see what I'm missing after like looking up a map of it. Level kind of this area that I'm missing. Yep, it's right here. It's a pretty easy one. Chat. Alright. So I'm talking about this ink killer. This ink killer is actually unused. for the bumper, but you can just jump around it. It's fun. Boom! Octo sniper chilling. He doesn't know what got him. That was easy. Alright, let me go like turn off the mods real quick. Turn off the mods, beat the levels, then we do the final boss, which the final boss is actually in the same place as it is. Can how much cafe literally you like hold? I don't know if cafe literally has like a feature. Can how much cafe literally let you do is where you can like hold like a button like disable mods on boot. No, SD caffeine like lets you. Okay, hang on a second. I really should be doing everything right now, but we'll be fine. Alright, the calculator, that's what I'm using for like. Calculator is how I'm loading the custom code for this that I wrote. Yeah, I'm like hopefully working like. It only works on tier music, but I'm hopefully like working like getting it ported to Aroma. I actually tried porting it myself and like I got to like compile and stuff, but it kept crashing on boot, and I have no idea why. There's someone else named John P55. You probably know him. Like he has a lot of like Super Paper Mario speedrunning and like does a lot of like code modding like Wii games and stuff. So I contacted him about it. Like he did actually port over Cafe to Aroma. And so the whole thing like hopefully stuff can get sorted out soon. I haven't talked to him in a while. Do you want to do that at some point? Like probably like do a quick DM, like see like how things are going for the porting process. So let's do this. We're already... There's also another one of the impossible levels. That's funny. Yeah, see ya. Alright. Well, have a good time. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Before I go... I have to ask. Right? Where'd you get our lunch this time? 11:30, 12, 12:30. I guess around noon. I guess for me around noonish. I'd say like somewhere around noon. That's me though. I'll probably like 12:30. I think that would be a good one for me. Just jump. It's really cool. Octo time. Alright, see ya. Hope you had a good one. And have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever. Funny how both these stages are like actually impossible ones. I really hope I can like figure out the issues with it. Especially playing it now, I can like see like what's supposed to happen. Which should help me like solve the problem. After that, then we have the final boss. I probably might have to cut the stream like right after we beat the boss, like so like no credits sadly. That'll be like in-game credits. There's kind of some things to do after this. Just I'm trying to go fast. Oh shoot. Speedrunning tactics! Dang it. Okay, it's funny, like, I paint that and, like, it painted this. That's interesting. Switching the ceiling. Oh dear. Just let them die like that. Hey, thanks, John. Oh, I see what. Okay, I see what's happening. There's supposed to be a flutter, just like flutter prop here. Okay, okay, it makes exactly what sense what happened now. There's supposed to be these flutters And that's the launch pad, so yeah. I know exactly where it went wrong now. Okay, yeah. Especially seeing like what happened, like that happened like before in the other level of the flutter. So yeah, someone gonna have to count. I'm gonna have to add a edge case for that on my randomizer. That's the final boss unlocked. Nice. Be sure it's fully saved. Let's go turn on the mods. First thing how this works. Is it done? Is that done being processed? Are you kidding me? Because the thing like to change. Hopefully the chat will still be there. Alright, let's do it for real this time. I have some things to do soon, so yeah. Like I said, I'm probably gonna like cut the stream right after like probably like right after I finish the final boss. I'm gonna cut the stream because I have some like things I really need to go do right after that. Alright, let's do this. Could that thing not be any more slow? No! Come on. Try to respawn me. It doesn't really matter because like it's actually faster to do with level 1 shot. With like how because Octavio actually Octavio's fist actually scale with your hero shot level. All right, here we go. We're going to space. I don't think we are in space. I don't think it is. Someone like it. Very interesting place. Charger, that's interesting. I kind of wish we have the epic Octavio theme. So yeah, this is just raw gaming from here. Yeah, this feels so awkward considering how it's like, oh, this feels really awkward because you know how like it's supposed to be all like properly timed properly with the music and stuff. So here we go. Okay, that's a really good, like, timing with the line. Boom. Alright, let's go. Phase 1 of 5 complete. You just have to, like, enjoy, like random ink colors and music, because... At first, it's not really... Because the way the enemies work in this fight, I think, like, it makes sense to keep it the way it is. Dang it. Even like partial charges will like still do it. It's still cool like having like the charger and like access to all your burst bombs and stuff. It's really cool. I'm really struggling with Octavia on my first time playing this. At least it's not that hard, but still a really fun fight. Much better than it. If only Splatoon 2's final boss was like as good as this one. Like obviously, despite like spectacle wise, it's a 10 out of 10 fight. The actual gameplay of that fight, it sucks. Like in the context of like a regular boss, it's like okay, but for a final boss, it's super disappointing. I really like how like the final boss in this one, it's like it tests you in like everything you know. Like you have like all the mechanics coming back, and like they really like test your knowledge on it. It's really good. Darcy is probably one of the best final boss fights in like any Nintendo game. There's just some final boss fights that do come because like I actually spent final boss. I mean, it's not really a boss, but like I still think it's like for like what it does, like the final boss of Octo expansion is still really good. I mean, story wise, like there's a lot of critique about Splatoon, about Return to Mammalian's narrative. Like how like the how Octavio coming back was like a Deus Ex Machina. Like I really wish like they did more with Octavio's Splatoon 3 story. Dang it. This is kind of a waste. I really wish in like Splatoon 3 like Octavio like did more. Because there was like a really interesting idea for like his. There was like a lot of like cool potential for his art, but he doesn't really do anything with him, unfortunately. Oh. Whoa! That was close. But like gameplay wise, I think Splatoon 3's final boss was like really good. Same Slayer, I also think it was good enough for what it was. Like, I guess ranking all the Splatoon final bosses for me, it'd be like, you know, of course, you know, like from like worst to best. Of course, Splatoon 2 first. Octo Kane's final boss is absolutely at the bottom. Like Splatoon 1's at the top. Splatoon 1's at the top. I think probably like Splatoon 1's at the top. Octo Expansion is kind of like in the middle, I guess. I think it's like S1, probably like S1, S3, side order, OE, big gap in Splatoon 2. That's how I'd rank it. Something like that, I guess. Yeah, for like good analysis on like Splatoon 3's Splatoon 3's like narrative, I definitely recommend checking out the Cosmic Clouds videos on it. He made some really good analysis videos on it. And like the problems with like Mr. Grizz as a villain. And like some like the big like plot twists. I'm sure we can also say yeah, like Agent 3 appeared. I don't know where it's the Deus Ex Machina and Octo Smash, but no, at least I had like some build up to it, so yeah, whatever. Not really much to say. We're just fighting this boss. It's really unfitting music, but you know, that's what randomizers are kind of all about. The weird and unexpected. And there's some like really cool like strats for Octavio, but I'm not good like any of them. I have to kill these guys because you know, pretty annoying getting in the way a lot. Here it comes. Choose the head, press the R to attack. Boom. Phase 4. Oh, oh no! The cavalry contingent did activate. Bro, cause like, I don't know how the music is set up for this. Probably like, no calamari incantation fortunately. I think a speedrunner like told me about this. Like DG, I think credits to him, who actually like the first ones, like one of the first ones, like do like a full, kind of do like a playthrough of this. This is a great game. I agree. It's one of my favorites. I think Splatoon 1 like my top 5 favorite games of all time. Like Splatoon 3 in my top 5. Always in my top 10. Splatoon 3 is in Splatoon 3 is in like my top 25. So good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I do definitely have some ideas for content. Like I definitely like do want to like play Raiders. Yeah, Raiders is definitely a game I'm very excited for. Especially with the idea of like a Splatoon, like I'm just like really excited at the idea of like a Splatoon spinoff. I'm really hoping, you know, especially with it being a DLC, with it being its own game rather than being like another part of like a bigger package. They really have the ability to like be more ambitious with it. I mean, like Octo Expansion was definitely very ambitious for what it was, and Cyber was definitely to an extent. I'm just really excited to see what the dev team has in store with a spin-off game, especially like I know it's like going to satisfy those people. But hey there, Mr. Average Happy Birthday. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you have a good time. Like, you know, satisfy those fans like satisfy like those fans I know like were like they like Splatoon. It was the only thing Splatoon Race was going to be about. I'll look at this. Well, we kind of know some things where, you know, there's like this tornado thing, like Spiral, because like there's actually like a code name that like leaked for a new Splatoon game, so that's probably that. We won't be able to confirm that for a good while though. Like, seems to be focused more on like exploration. We have the mechanic and stuff. I'll say something like, you know, I actually really like the I do really like the deep cut designs a lot. I think they're great. Same like the mechanics design. I think it's really good. Like Splatoon, like in general, like Splatoon like rarely misses with its character design. Like it's consistently one of the best parts of the series. Boom! be like Siri has the key. Playing with gamepad. I guess a special thing. Like I thought it'd be like a tag. I thought it was a special like tagging the messages. Where like the message file, or I guess like some kind of thing that the game says, hey, draw this text backwards and upside down. I really like the upside down text gag. I think it's really good. And that's it. I mean, like Splatoon 4 could have been nice, but we could be honestly. I think it's a good. Yeah, I think it's a good thing we didn't get a Splatoon 4 because for the sole reason I really don't want them to rush. I really don't want the devs to I really don't want a Splatoon game, a mainline Splatoon game, to be rushed for the 4th time in a row. Which is why I and many others are excited the idea of a spin-off, because hopefully it gives them at least more time to cook with like Splatoon 4. As good as Splatoon 3 as good as I think Splatoon 3 is, there definitely are a lot of things I think could have been done better. And hopefully Raiders is a thing they can really show kind of what they can do with the Switch too. Actually, you definitely you get it. So yeah, I don't want to see I don't want to see a Splatoon 4 till 2026, mid to late 2026. That's me. For his life is yeah. Goodness, Splatoon 1 was it was definitely very rushed, but at least it kind of made sense with it being the first game. Splatoon 2's launch was, and how they were missing a bunch of weapons from the first game at launch, and how Bro wasn't single. It's Bro wasn't single player, but you had to wait a month and a half after launch. Hydra, you had to wait several months. A kind of tutorial kind of thing for the big game releases. I think that'll be good. Especially I know like I said, people will be excited for Raiders where they enjoyed the role playing characters of Splatoon, but ooh, I broke this part of the stylus. They like the role playing characters of Splatoon, but they don't really care about the multiplayer all that much. I know a lot of people are like that. I understand. It's definitely a bit of an acquired taste at times, but I still enjoy it a lot. I don't freak that easily, but it doesn't really matter this where the gamepad's broken. I still use a few replacement sizes. I said, hey, thanks. The support is appreciated. So I really hope I'm really excited to see the more story driven nature of Raiders. Oh, that's why you guys the stylus won't fall out. By the way, that's fine. I have another replacement stylus. It still works, but still. It's pretty much. I'll probably do some creds text, custom text for this. I ran into myself to there's a custom image in the tutorial. I need to edit that. So hang on, go check some. I mean, the stylus is working fine. It's just a little piece of it. It's kind of in the back where that's helps it stand. The stylus still works fine, but yeah, just gotta be big careful this time now. Okay. Nice, good. I like to figure out how to change the crit sex if I can, but I don't know. I mean, I think I probably skipped the crits, but I have a few things to do. I always like really like these drawings at the end. So yeah, that's the first run of my Splatoon 1 Randomizer complete. Overall, it's a really good time. Unfortunately, there's like those soft lights I need to like, like get around to, like fixing. On the read song, yeah, I definitely see. I really like how like for Splatoon 3 to actually bring it back for like it plays after a Splatfest. I think that's like a really cool thing to do. Same with same with like Into the Light and the Splatoon 3 guys. I think that's a really cool thing that I like that they added. So yeah, overall it's like the enemy randomizer is like overall it's pretty solid, but you know, but there's some stuff I have to like, you know, fix. Buy another Splatoon meet you. I do actually want to try and like get the deep. I'm thinking of like trying to like get the deep cut amiibo at some point. Ah, the European localization is so whack. Because the European localization, like, sure, like, it's so it's like really boring compared to how much character the NOA localization is. So yeah, hopefully by like something this weekend. Yeah. I don't know, I haven't checked, I think they are, but yeah, I do want to try and like get those at some point. Then like probably the new Off the Hook amiibo, I guess, and the Splatoon 3 one. Do you have a few things that... Yeah, that makes sense. First, nothing like special in the post email. It makes sense. That's the crazy feeling. Watch it again. So anyway, that's it for this stream. I said it was probably going to end the credits, but I had some time, so let's do it. So overall, it's a really fun run, like really fun time, like actually I'm streaming this, getting to talk to chat. So before I go, I'd like to make some give some shoutouts, some important shoutouts. I like the first shout I'd like to give is to the Splatoon speedrunning Discord. Like, all the speedrunners over there have been like really chill, like really enjoyable to talk to. It's been a great job of play testing, giving feedback. So yeah, it's highly recommend joining there. I'll post a link to it like right now to the server. I think it's a cool place you should be in. Yeah, I'll post a link to the Splatoon speedrunning Discord. There's a ROM hack section there, so I recommend joining that. So I highly recommend joining the Splatoon speedrunning Discord. Like, they've been really chilling, like giving feedback and stuff. Nice, thanks. Also, huge thanks to the folks in the Archipelago Discord server for also like basically like how this I kind of explained this last stream, but basically also like give a big shout out to Owen Splat. He did a randomizer from Splatoon 3's hero mode and Octo and Octo expansion, which really inspired me to do this. So I have to thank for that. Also did some playtesting. I suppose like there's a mod section, but I guess like if you like still like looking at it, then like following progress, then yeah, I'd recommend joining. But of course, it's your choice. Yeah, like huge shout out to him for like inspiring me and stuff, and like finding some bugs. Again, also to give a first, it's because of him, you know, I started developing Splatoon 1 Octo Valley Randomizer. Then I joined the Archipelago Discord server. Archipelago is basically like a multi-world, like kind of like a multi-game randomizer. Where basically how it works is that yeah, go for it if you're interested. Or basically a multi-world randomizer where all the items are like there's items from one game might appear in the other, and like they're scattered across all the different games, and the goal is to like try and like collect all the items, or at least like reach the goal for that game. Like for one, you might like beat the final boss, like whatever like the requirements are for completing the run. It's really fun. Like if you have some friends to try it out with, then I highly recommend doing so. Currently doing one with Sonic Heroes with some friends, and there's like no hints, no release, so like that's been really fun to do so far. I'll definitely be playing some of that off stream. So yeah, there's like something called a future game design channel where basically people like kind of post suggestions for games. There's like threads where like people talk game design, and like I found like I just randomly searched Splatoon. It's like, hey, I could like probably try to make a randomizer for this, a standalone randomizer for this to use as like a base. So yeah, now I'm gonna like try and like we don't know, maybe I could fail on this, but it should be a very interesting learning experience trying to like make a randomizer for this. So like, yes sir, that's neat. I do have some people who know more about like have more knowledge on the game's code than I do, so like I probably try and ask them some stuff. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, they're very chill people to talk to. Even I like posted some runs for like some other games. Mainly like IL runs for like Splatoon 3. I have some for Splatoon 2 and like one for Splatoon 1 as well. I'll try and look that up. So yeah, huge shoutouts to the Archipelago Discord for that. They've been doing a great job of like the folks over there like giving feedback and stuff for like future ideas and suggestions. These other people should shout out maybe she get a stylist. I mean, a stylist is fine, but whatever. Also, huge. I also have to give a huge shout out to Abood XD. He's been for like helping me like get the custom code set up and running, because I had some issues with like crashing, but so he kind of helped me like kickstart that, and now like got the custom code working. So I really have to thank him for that. Him on Discord. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? So yeah, so like the enemy randomizer, so I'm gonna try and like iron out some of the kinks to hopefully get it released out this weekend. As for the weapon randomizer, like this new one, like I'm kind of waiting on some other stuff before I can release this, so you'll have to sit tight for that, unfortunately. Like, I really do want to release it. Like, I could, but I'm kind of weighing out some stuff first. So, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this, stream. It's definitely been the shorter side. I thought like under an hour, but no. But I'm, like, fine doing this. But, yeah. If you enjoy this run, like, you know, like, comment, subscribe for, like, more updates. I highly recommend checking out the links in the, so, like, if you want to know, like, how to play this for yourself, then there is I did an overview video, which that has some other links on how to, like, set up the randomizer for yourself. Of course, this works on both, like, real Wii U hardware, which is what I'm playing it on, and a CMU emulator with your own legally acquired copy of the game. Like, there's, like, a GitHub page which has a wiki, which, like, shows you how to, like, dump your game and stuff. Like, it's all been, like, pretty intuitive to follow from, like, people I've talked to who've used it. I highly recommend giving it a shot for yourself. That's pretty much it. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you guys then. Probably might start, like, Archie work scene, like, prototyping and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys then.